We're joined by Renee DiNino and Catherine Gibson.
Catherine actually wrote a beautiful book based on Daisy the dog, and Daisy was a very special part of Renee's family. She passed away earlier this year.
I know.
But the story of Daisy is really inspired this wonderful story. And Catherine, let me tell you, people may know your stories because that's really your brand. You write these wonderful children's books that teach us all how to be kinder.
Kinder to others. All my books were for children's causes, to be not whispery, but others of difference. Just being kind across the board. Extend your hand out if you see somebody of need. But Renee and I spoke about 3 years ago. I was on her show, and I always saw like clippings of her dog Daisy May in tutus and all kinds of fun things on Facebook. So I actually fell in love with Daisy May prior to all of this. But
and there's Daisy May in her tutu.
And Renee just one day said, "Would you ever write about Daisy May?" And I did.
Renee, you're not allowed to cry.
Okay, I'm going to try.
Before we go any further,
okay.
Tell us a little bit about Daisy May and how special this dog was.
Okay, so Daisy came to me when she was 9 months old. She came from an extreme case of abuse, definitely not for a children's story. So she was an extreme case of abuse. A Good Samaritan came upon Daisy and some men doing some not so nice things to her. So I ended up getting her, and a veterinarian actually had to rebuild her face. And if you look at her face, she's so beautiful and she's lovely, and she was a 115, 120 pound dog, you know, and she was my gentle giant. She taught me so much about kindness. She taught me so much about animal rescue. She's really the reason why I do so much work with animal shelters and causes now, and for animals that are in abusive situations, because she was the most severe case that I had ever took on myself. And she lived to be 14.
Which is an amazing one.
Especially for a big dog. And, you know, and I know Dr. Andrew, who's on this show, you know, she talks about that so much, about, you know, wow, she lived such a good long life. But, yeah, cancer got her in the end.
But now it's inspiring for children to read, because in the story, you're going to see this dog that someone might dismiss of like, ugh, mangy dog, but instead children learn about looking beyond appearances.
Well, in the storyline, we do say that the dog is homeless. There is a bully named Butch who teases the dog. I use Renee's name as one of the characters, that she is the person to basically rescue Daisy May in the end. But in the book here, I did want to honor Renee DiNino and Daisy May, because that was the whole reason to be inspired with this whole book, because she is just such an angel with causes for animals.
And let me tell you, you're getting some high praise from a golden girl, which is pretty incredible. Delightful. Great message for our children about respecting animals. Reading Daisy May makes me almost want to go out and get yet another dog. Betty White, actress, animal rights advocate, the Betty White. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, this is a picture book, but it could also be for older kids as well to read.
Absolutely. It's a positive message for all children, because they have to, you know, it's funny, all my books are geared towards you know, being kind to others, but this one here, we addressed a tougher topic, and we really tried to, you know, walk on kind of waters, because I didn't want anyone to be upset or bothered by the storyline, because it is a little disturbing when you hear a dog being abused. There's nothing visual in this book, but it does bring the message across that the dog is being abused, but in the end, what are you going to do and change the outcome of all of this?
And the book also, and if I may, the book also talks about bullying, which is a big platform that we talk about a lot, you know, anti-bullying campaigns between children. So there's so many dynamics to this story. There's a bully in the story. There's a girl who wants to do good. There's the dog that's being abused. They all come together. There is closure to this story, and it shows you all sides. And there's even a Q&A, because I know teachers have reading sessions, and so this is a book really meant to start kids at a young age being kinder, not only to one another, but to animals, which they've proven when you're kinder to animals, you're kinder to people. So there's a lot of different lessons in this book, and it's done beautifully, gracefully, and with a lot of sensitivity.
Yeah, right here we just had a lot of little questions for teachers.
That's awesome.
To, you know, ask their students.
Well, thank you both for being with us.
Thank you for, and you can see she's going to sign this book. By the way, there's a book signing coming up this weekend.
Yes, at Lord & Taylor, West Brom Mall. Yes, 12 to 5.
Okay, Daisy May Finds Her Way is available wherever bookstores are sold. There's more information online at forchildrenwithlove.com.
Thank you.